Now, all of you write the second problem. Write this question. Assuming that each user in a system generates a traffic intensity of 0.2 erlacs. So what is that 0.2? Read carefully and write the given parameters. Assuming that each user in a system generates a traffic intensity of 0.2 erlacs, then what is that? Each user it is. So it will be AU, isn't it? It is a traffic intensity offered per user basis. So AU is 0.2 erlac. Then how many users can be supported? Means you need to find U. You are going to find capital U. How many users can be supported for 0.1% probability blocking? So that is GOS. And it is given that it is Erlang B system. Erlang B system is nothing but your BCC or LCC. So probability of blocking is 0.001. For a number of trunked channel is 60. So capital C is also given 60. So from this table, you just check for this given channel and this for given probability of blocking, what will be the capital A. Check the table and write for given number of channel. What is the given number of channel? It was 60, right? What is it? Given number of channel is 60. Yes, given number of channel is 60. Probability of blocking is 0.001. This is a short table. Okay, maybe some data will be missing, but for you, it will be the detailed table will be given. Okay, so there won't be any missing parameters. From the table or from the graph, you can find the value of capital A. That is approximately it will be 40 erlacs. So this is the total traffic offered by all the users jointly, divided by the traffic offered by one user, that is 0.02 erlang. It is not 0.2, it is not 0.02, it is 0.2. So 40 divided by 0.2. So correspondingly, you calculate the answer and tell me. Not 0.0 according to question, it is 0.2. So 200. Answer is 200 users. 40 divided by 0.2 it is not 0.02. Whatever it may be, the method you need to study that. So if it is 0.02 erlangs means 40 divided by 0.0. Whatever the given value AU, you need to substitute and accordingly you are going to find the total number of users accommodated in the given system. Now coming to the next model, BCD model. BCD model is blocked called delayed model, otherwise known as LCD, lost called delay model. As I told you, here we are making use of a queue. So the systems or the calls which are not getting connected, it will be directly placed into the queue without throwing as such. Okay, we are not going to block the call as such. The system is not going to block the call as such, but still it has another provision, that is what is known as queue. So based upon the FIFO principle, it will get service from the system. Okay. So the call requests are experienced some sort of delays until the channel becomes available to the particular subscriber. Here it is modeled by using Erlang C system. The assumptions for Erlang C system is similar to that of Erlang B, so there is no new assumptions at all. So whatever the assumptions you have for Erlang C, that is similar to those of Erlang B also, it is applicable. But along with that, there is one more assumption, that is the queue is of infinite length. What is the advantage of using infinite length? What is the advantage of using infinite length queue? Anybody? What is the advantage of using infinite length queue? Any call or any subscriber can be offered service. The only thing that they will get delayed, but still it is not blocked. Okay. So any call placing the request at any point of time will get service because they have the provision to place in queue. The queue is having infinite capacity. That is, any number of subscribers can be placed in queue. So that is why this is having memory. Okay. Each call is then serviced in the order of its arrival. So based upon the order of its arrival, they will be placing in the queue, and accordingly they are being serviced. Again, that depends upon the availability of channel also. This is modeled by Erlang C formula. So in the next slide, we'll be discussing the Erlang C formula. In Erlang B formula, we were concentrating in probability of blocking, but now we are concentrating in probability of delaying because it is understood that no calls are being blocked here. Any sort, at any circumstance, any call is not blocked here. They are getting service, but the thing is that they will experience delay based upon the system's congestion or the peak busy hour. So we are focusing on probability of delay greater than 0, means they are experiencing some delay. When will they experience delay? When all the channels available in the pool are currently in busy, then only they will experience delay. So that is why we are providing probability of delay greater than 0. If it is less than 0 means they are not in the queue, or if it is equal to 0 means they are not in the queue. They don't have they don't need to access the queue straight away. They will be into the server and the system will provide the channel to the request at the immediate point of time itself. There is no delay in that particular case. But if all the channels available in the pool are now in busy state, then only they need to put in the queue. In that case, they are experiencing some positive delay. So for that, we are going to apply this particular formula to calculate the delay, or to calculate the probability or the chance of putting, chance of experiencing the delay to that particular subscriber. Probability of delay greater than 0 is given by a raised to c whole divided by a raised to c plus c factorial multiplied by 1 minus a by c into sigma k equal to 0 to c minus 1 a raised to k divided by k factorial. Don't go for the derivations and all. You just need to write the formula as such. This is Erlang C formula, and the parameters you need to pinpoint. What are the parameters? One parameter is C. C is the number of channels. You know the number of channels is limited again. That's why we are going for the queue. So capital C is the number of channel. Then what about capital A? The total offered traffic intensity. Each and every parameter you write down. C is the number of channels. A is the total offered traffic intensity. Then any other parameter over here? K. What do you mean by K? K is nothing but number of channels occupied currently. Number of channels occupied currently. So by making use of these three parameters, that is A, K, and C, we will be able to calculate the probability of delay greater than 0 based upon this equation. This equation is called Erlang C formula that will determine the likelihood of a call not having immediate access. Means they are experiencing some sort of delays as they are in the queue currently. Okay. Any doubts? So the two formulas you need to by heart. That is Erlang B and Erlang C formula. Don't need for the derivation and all. It is not in the syllabus. You just write this formula and put those parameters. I mean, mention those parameters. What are the significance of these? Again, this is Erlang C chart. Earlier one, we had Erlang B chart. Similarly, here we have Erlang C chart. Again, we have the three parameters that is being plotted in X and Y axis. One is the number of channels in the upper X axis, traffic intensity in Erlang sets capital A in down X axis, and in the Y axis, you're having the probability delay. It is not probability of blocking, it's probability of delay. Please be noted. In Erlang D formula, you have probability of blocking, which is nothing but your grade of service. But in Erlang C formula, you are having probability of delay that is being plotted in the y-axis. So if you know the value of C and probability of delay given in the question, correspondingly, you will be able to find capital A from the x-axis and y-axis intercept. Okay, so correspondingly, you need to find the down x-axis intercept and you need to calculate capital A. So if you know the two parameters from the given question, accordingly, you can find capital A from the Erlang C chart. Again, one table will be made available for you to get the precise value. Because from the chart, you won't be able to get the precise value. You will be getting only the approximate values. But from the table, that can be taken accordingly and substitute in the given problem and find the answers. This is a speciality of Erlang C chart. Now, while modeling of a BCD system, what do you mean by BCD system? It is nothing but your Erlang C system or LCD, blocked call delay. Okay, after block, since the call is not getting connected at the particular point of time, but still it is getting the call. It is getting the service after experiencing a particular delay because it is made to wait in the queue, and the queue is of infinite in length. Now, from this model, we are going to calculate one parameter. This is very important for you. And this parameter is nothing but probability of delayed a call, and that call is supposed to wait in the queue for more than t seconds. What we are going to find out here, we are going to find out the probability of a call to wait for more than t seconds. Why it need to wait more than t seconds? Because it is being delayed. So to calculate the probability of a call to wait more than t seconds, we need to apply the conditional probability. Applying conditional probability means we are multiplying two different probability. No, just finish. Only 5 minutes now. Okay. So while calculating the probability, what we need to find out is we have to calculate the probability of delay multiplied by the conditional probability. So we need to multiply these two probability together so that you will get the entire probability. Clear? In the left hand side, you are having the probability of a call which is delaying or which is need to wait more than t seconds. So in the situation, what you need to do is you need to take two probability and multiply. The two probabilities are, one is the probability of experiencing delay because all the channels are busy. That is why it is getting delayed. So that probability you need to take into account, multiplied by the conditional probability. The conditional probability is nothing but the probability of delay is greater than t seconds. Okay. After delaying, then only it is getting, condition is that it is delaying for greater than 0 and still it is delayed for more than t. This is a given parameter. Okay. Although it is delayed for greater than 0, but still it is more delayed for more than t seconds. It is made to wait, or it is forced to wait for more than t seconds. So this is a conditional probability that we need to multiply along with the mean probability delay greater than 0. And this conditional probability, that what I have written here, that expression is nothing but it is given by e raised to minus of c minus a into t whole divided by h. Okay, it is exponentially distributed. You know what is c, you know what is a, and you know what is h. C is the total available channel in the pool. Capital A is the total offered traffic intensity, and capital H is the holding time. So this is a equation that is equal to the probability of conditional probability that makes the subscriber to wait for more than t seconds. So once you get this conditional probability, you need to substitute over here so that that conditional probability multiplied by the probability of delay will get you the total probability, that is probability of delaying a call or making that particular call to wait for more than t seconds. So final equation is this. You need to study this equation, that is probability of delaying a call more than t second is equal to probability of delaying a call for more than 0 seconds into the conditional probability. The equation for that conditional probability is e to the power minus of c minus a into t whole divided by h. You know all the parameter. C is the number of channel, A is the total offer traffic intensity, H is the holding time. So that is exponentially distributed with respect to time. So kindly take down this equation and then we'll wind up. And from tomorrow onwards, we have to do the problems from this BCD system. 4 to 5 problems are there. And then we'll go for cell splitting and cell sector. Any doubts? The difference is here we are going to find the probability of delaying, but in the BCC model, we are going to find the probability of blocking. Here there is no provision of blocking here because we have the provision of Q. Okay, since there is Q present over here, the blocking call or the blocking probability is very least, and the calls are being made to wait in the queue until they are providing the service. So if there is availability of channel in the pool, they will get the service at the immediate point of time. So hence there is no delay. But if all the channels are occupied, means they are forced to wait in the queue. How much time they need to wait in the queue? Until all the previous users get the service. That is what is known as probability of delay greater than t. We are making that particular user to wait in the queue for at least t units of time. That is the speciality of finding the probability of delay greater than t. This is the modeling of LCD or BCD, blocked call delayed model or lost call delayed model or queuing model. Otherwise, it is known as Erlang C system. We'll stop here. Any doubts? Okay, thank you.